Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today are three fine young ladies. We have Andrea, Shannon, Cherie. They are from the Habitat for Humanity, the Warren County Habitat for Humanity. And Andrea here is the executive director. These two ladies are some of their committee members. And one of the things they're committed to-ing, is that what, how would you say that? Committed?
Close.
We're committed. Yes.
Yeah, they're committed. They're putting on an event here the first week in June, and it's called Love Gospel Festival, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And we want to help promote that, get people out from the community. Also, we're looking for, there's a few more slots left, so we're going to talk about all the things that they're going to be looking for. Obviously, they're going to need money. Now, they're going to need food and vendors and crafters and entertainment. They've got a lot of stuff. So let's just talk about it. First of all, we know why you put these things on. We need to raise money to help build homes for the people in our community, but it's still a good community outreach. So let's talk a little bit why we selected this and how you all got started, and we'll talk about when, where, and what.
Well, first of all, Mike, thank you as always
Oh,
for being
yes, we're
super
here.
supportive of Warren County Habitat for Humanity. So I am going to let Shannon Roman, pastor of Embassy Deliverance and Worship Center. She is the chair of our Faith Relations Committee, and Miss Cherie is also on that committee. But this is something that is very important above and beyond just what we do.
Sure.
So I'm going to let Miss Shannon talk about all things faith related
Okay.
and why this concert is so important.
Okay, so the Faith Relations Board, I've been the chairperson for that for almost a year now.
Okay.
And just like all the other committees that are on the board, we are supposed to help out in fundraising to help raise money for houses, as you know. So when I first took the chair, I was told that I could make a committee. First person that came in mind was Cherie. Me and Cherie have known each other for a very long time. We worked together through a lot of different things, events in the community, different organizations and stuff, as well as churching together too. So I picked on her first, and then I have two other young ladies that are with us as well. One is Pastor Elizabeth Diamond. She's from PHP Ministries. And then we have Sister Giselle Summers, and she's from the Greater Joy Baptist Church. So we do have a little selective of people from different churches, just to get a different outlook. So as we sat down and put our heads together, we all thought about certain things. And I brought this to the table because one thing the people love is music.
Right. And
Music.
gospel music.
And gospel music.
Exactly.
And then the next thing is food.
Sure.
So with music and food, we figure we can grab all the people, and then of course we can't leave the children out.
Sure.
Children are our future. So of course we have different things that we want to do with the kids as well in the community. So this is one of the second things that came up. The first thing that we did was a Mother's Day raffle basket that had a bunch of beautiful stuff in it. And then this is our second thing. So you guys are going to be hearing a lot from us.
Okay, good.
We're trying to really get the community involved and get people out, and even people that need houses.
Sure.
That's our goal, and we want to build as many houses as we can.
Right. Well, you're finishing off a house now. You finally got a lot. That's
We
that's
got
with
the
a long
lot.
time coming on that.
It was a long time
It
coming.
was a long time.
With the current climate, it's been a thing. It's not just been for Warren County. All of the counties, I'm going to concentrate strictly on Virginia, but whether you're talking about Prince William or Fairfax, those large counties have all been hit by the same thing we all have, which is rising costs, gas. Those all play a part in how effective we're able to be in the community. So when we're looking at the cost of raw material, people with the pandemic are still kind of gun shy. We're excited about getting out. So this is the perfect time to reintroduce Habitat to the community as a faith-based organization. That's who we are.
Sure.
Putting Jesus back in the middle of everything that we do. But we are moving quite along on our current house build. We just finished up the drywall. Fingers crossed we look like we'll be able to finish this up by the summer.
All right. Once the drywall goes up, that's kind of like the
Everything
last
rolls,
thing.
yeah.
It moves
From there.
Because they can't do anything else till the drywall's done.
So we're super excited. The family is is super excited about it as well.
Right.
So, the fact that we'll be able to move on to the next project, part of a revitalization project. It's things like this that allow people to know we're in the community. We
Sure.
are 30 years strong in Warren
Right.
County. So just reminding people. So at this point, we want all of the churches
Okay.
to be represented out there. Shannon, Ms. Cherie, you want to talk about the churches that you know have committed?
I know that there are several in the community that want to be a part. They haven't been able. Some of them haven't been able to fully commit yet, just because they have the time of year and things. But I know that Front Royal United Methodist Church wants to do that. Chester Gap Baptist Church, First Assembly. I'll be representing them. There's a few others that I know that have mentioned they'd like to, but we have at least four or six that are going to be there.
Or just show up. I mean,
Yeah, and it's so important for everybody to know they might not be able to do the hands-on things to be able to help build the houses, but this is so important to just let everyone know that you want to support in any way that you can. Just getting together and doing this is a great thing. I think it's
you always
going to
need
be very
cheerleaders.
special. That's
And
right.
you need people to encourage people to do that. So that's part of it. So when is all this happening? You said June 4th?
June 4th, 2022 at
That's just like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
it's 2 weeks, yeah.
So it's going to be at the town commons at the gazebo,
At the
right?
gazebo.
So we're going to have it goes from 11 o'clock to 4
To 4
o'clock.
p.m.
That'd be nice. And that's a beautiful, already I looked at the forecast. No rain.
Beautiful day.
We're praying
Beautiful.
that's going to stay
Nice
that
and-
way.
Yeah, not hot, not cold,
Yeah.
just right.
Nice.
Just right. So we got a lot of Who's the primary? Is it going to be like several entertainers, or how are we doing this?
We have
We
over
have-
10.
We have quite a few entertainers, and they're not just coming from this town. They're also coming from out of town, and these people are doing it for absolutely nothing. So
Right.
they're using their gas money to come down and support this cause. So I hope and pray that everybody in the community will at least pop in, come out. I'm with Cherie. I'm really encouraging the churches to come out because everybody may have a different feel, and we want them to be able to connect with the churches around town here in our community.
Sure.
Because everybody for sure knows someone that can use something.
Right,
And the church is just like the hospital. We're there to help.
Sure.
So hopefully they will come out, but we have some, I'm not 100% sure where they all come from. I know that we do have some coming out of Stanton, Virginia, Northern Virginia area, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. So
You called out all your favorites, didn't you? So you're going to have some food vendors there as well? And
yes, so far we have Rick's Jerk Pit. He has committed to being there. As far as sweet vendor, we're still looking for because kids love sweets and so
of
do
course.
grown-ups.
Oh, yes, yes.
So we're looking to see if we can get maybe someone with some cookies, cakes,
The donuts and
ice
all
cream,
that. That's
donuts,
what we're-
something. Something to
Good
keep
stuff.
us
Right.
busy.
all the good stuff. So we'll put the links below for people how to get hold of you all. How are you going to raise money on this? Because it's a free event. Are we looking for? Are we going to be passing the basket, or what are we going to do here?
So our plan is to have people with donation baskets, which is some of our volunteers, and we are also the vendors are also paying. So we do have the food vendors are $200. Regular vendors, craft vendors are $50, and the sweet treat vendors are $100 to do it. So we're not really trying to ask the people that are in need to, but we do need people to come out and support. We are still looking for sponsors for it.
Yeah.
Just for us all to come together and work together as a community to help.
Well, I think the community does come out and really
Oh,
support,
yeah.
and they support the Habitat organization pretty well. I think it's pretty good. And, all you have to do is just ask.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like this, people don't know this is going on.
Right.
And they'll drive down the road and hear that music a blast, and they'll say, "What's going on down there?"
So we're not closing the streets this time because we want people to have access to us. The churches, there's no cost for the churches to be there. We just want you to be able to set up a table. From Catholics to Mormons to Baptists to Pentecostal, we want all of the churches represented. somebody's going to find Jesus somewhere, or he's going to be in the midst. That I believe. So while we're always looking towards that fundraising effort, part of this is also to reach the people who need help.
Sure.
And so we're right in the middle of town, so people can walk to us.
Right.
If you're in that place of need and you're there, and that's something that you fit with what we're able to do, we're going to have a table there accepting applications for housing and home repair. So
I was going to say, you do more than just build houses.
we do home repair.
You do home repairs on some of the older homes and people that are struggling and the elderly and things. I noticed that groups come down. We just finished something there, the Red Day.
With Keller Williams.
Keller Williams has that. That's an annual event day. I didn't realize it. That's something that's a completely company-wide event all across the country. They do that on that one day. Get all their realtors and people and volunteers and come out.
It's sort of like their National Day of Service.
Yeah,
so our Day of Service is 365.
Yeah.
In the churches,
And because I'm a board member of it, our church, the Embassy Deliverance and Worship Center, we also supply food on Friday evenings for anybody that's in need. And our Habitat homeowners are able to come out and get food anytime that they need it as well.
That's good. Well, I know that churches is really throughout the centuries have been what's holding our families together, and we maybe it seems like here lately that churches have taken a step backwards, and so, but COVID didn't help, and some churches just went dark, and you're thinking, what's wrong with these people here, I'm
What
thinking,
better
We
way to
need
bring
to
us
get
all
back
back?
into that.
it is, yeah. Of course, I tell people, I said, I worship a God that's stronger than that.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Absolutely.
That's right. Our doors are always open.
Always
Yeah,
open.
that's right.
Now,
Me too.
there've been days that we didn't have very many people show up, but we
Right.
never
Yeah.
shut our door, and I don't think that was.
And we actually still struggle through that sometimes. People would rather stay at home.
They would.
And but you can't feel the spirit like you can when you're in the house of the Lord.
No,
So
that's true.
And it's
But,
not
we're
about
keep
being
on
easy
pushing.
and convenient.
I know, they just-
we got it.
and I have an old saying, Mike, that it don't matter if it's just me and my family now, I'm still
That's
gonna
right.
worship. Whether you want to be there or not.
It don't matter how many people in the audience. The message
sure
still
don't.
gets preached.
That's right. That's right.
And it's not shorter or longer just based on the audience.
That's
That's
it.
right.
It is. You
Not at
go
all.
until you're done and you sit down.
And then
That's
you
what
sit
I
down.
say.
Yeah,
So
that's
how long
it.
are you going to speak? I say, however long the Spirit
Yeah,
moves.
That's
me.
right. That's right. That's right. It'll tell you when to sit down.
I always tell them, I said, well, in the Bible it says preach till midnight, so anything less than that, you're getting
Right.
Well, I think this is a great work that I know the Habitat does a lot of great things in our community, as well as all our churches and things. But let's go ahead and encourage people to come out to this. It's June the 4th, 11, you said it's 11, right? 11 to 4 at the gazebo area in downtown Front Royal. Fun time of gospel foot stomping music. It'll be a lot of fun. Some good food, some crafts, things for the kids to do. Maybe we'll encourage someone to donate a bounce house or something.
Yes,
that would be great.
Those always go
absolutely.
over so well.
Yeah,
So
that'd be great.
let's get together. Andréa, I'll put her phone number here for you to give her a call. Check it out. Encourage you to, help support the Warren County Habitat for Humanity. All right?
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for
And,
having us.
Now the hard work. That last 2 weeks is the big push.
Yes.
Always the push.
Always
It is.
the push. So,
Indeed.
get out there and we'll publicize this for you as best we can and help
I
you do
appreciate
that.
it
All right?
so
And
much.
thanks
Thank you
so
so
much for
much.
coming in.
Thank you.